Good evening, everybody, and good morning to those guys in the America side of the world. Sorry, you guys had to wait for a second. Zibo just sent me a new version K. I was supposed to stream Juliet J before that. Right, okay. Tim has just sent me, Twixter has just sent me a message. Twixter, if you're watching, I'll read it just now. Let me just quickly say hello to the guys and get going here. So I've just updated to K, and wait, my mic is low. Let me see if this recording setting has changed again. Yes, it did. Right. Okay, that should be better. Sorry, and thank you for telling me, Scotsman. Sorry, it was Michael. Sorry about that. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that. Let me know if it's not good enough. It should be fine now. Right. So, Twixter, if you're watching, I'll read your message just now. I think what I want to do is quickly start up Explain So Long. So let's just get the speech. Oh, no, you know what? We're not going to use Linda tonight. We're going to do it slightly different. We're not going to use Linda, just the normal Zibo, the test version. And also I'm going to use Explain Real Weather. Okay, so no xEnviro, no Active Sky, nothing, just Explain Weather. Right, okay, let me quickly start reading your messages there. Scotsman, I changed the time because of dinner. My dinner was going to conflict with 6 o'clock because my wife was late. So I had to just make it 6:30 our time. So apologies for that. And then again, the benefit of it was we got the new version from Zibo. So, you know, whatever we would have done wouldn't have been, it would have been wasted and we would have had to start over again. So everything worked out very nicely. Right. Okay. Just quickly put this thing full up and change the capture method. Right. So we're going to use that one. Now I need to get my Navigraph open and position myself quickly. So we're going to go to CYYZ. And I'm not very familiar with this airport. I've used it once or twice. I'm just going to park right there. As far as I know, that should be fine. Real time. There we go. Okay, so welcome everybody. It's literally a test flight again. It's going to look at the flight model. It's going to look at the engine model. The latest tweak, the quick fix that Zibo gave me just now was specifically for the engine model that he quickly checked. And let me read Twixter's message quickly. Thank you. Right. Right, now we've hidden a lot of stuff there. View. Right. So we can get some clean screenshots if we need them. .02.05k confirmed.
Hi, Nico.
Hello, Mac. How are you?
Not so bad. You appreciate there's another update, do you?
Yes. Yeah, me and Zibo had a chat just before the stream, so I got K just now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No problem, Mac.
you're still quoting J on your...
Just press F5. Press F5. I did update it. Maybe it didn't save. No, I did save it. Just press update F5.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly just paraphrase what Twixter said, Mac. He said that him and Zibo has spent a ton of time and effort in this version. All right. He's got the Zibo fuselage model as well as the laminar fuselage body for the objects and the contact points only, running in tandem now. Okay. Zibo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Zibo and him tested 2 engine versions over the last week with about 20 test flights just for Twixter that he did. Okay.
Right.
Zibo made a huge breakthrough to get proper climb performance matching Boeing very closely. Okay. They still need to tune it in the cruise. Okay. So climb is very close, but cruise needs a little bit of work. He says it's much better already. He says he completed the reworked the FM airfoils to meet the character of using the Zibo fuselage dynamics with the laminar body as well as the new engine. Okay, so I think you all can appreciate there's been a lot of variables that had to be brought in a line. Okay. He says we must let him know during the testing if we find anything else. And he said he particularly concentrated on flight deck to sims roll response comment. All right, so that was also tuned. Okay, so flight deck to sim, thank you very much. And yeah, that's about it. So that is a summary of the changes that happened here. Yes, still, it was a huge coding job, both physical modeling and stuff, and then, code and whatever. So that's the highlight. All right. So if you guys, don't care to know anything more, this is about the time you can, jump ship if you really want to. I'd love to keep you here and we go fly and see how it feels. But I'm just saying that was the summary. So as promised before, we'll keep the summary to the beginning of the stream in case you guys don't feel like watching the rest. Okay. For the rest, let's get going. I need to quickly run through my flight setup. So what I want to do, so let me just quickly capture my screen here. And then you guys can see everything that I am doing anyway. Because I haven't done much. It was hectic on my side. Sorry, Mac, go ahead.
Was any comment made about the flight idle?
No, not specifically flight idle. But I mean, it is a known bug. So if it, and listen, if you just think back what I just said, they were concentrating, on the first phases. So now they need to look. The next step will be the cruise, and probably the idle will be there after once you do the descent. So for me, what I take from the report is they're doing it in like 3 steps. So now we need to test step 1. Obviously, we're going to keep our eye on it. Obviously, we're going to see what happens, and then we can remind them, carry on, with the list. Say, listen, we saw the problem. So guys on stream, Mac here with me. I know you can see my stream here, Mac, as well. So keep your eyes peeled. If you see something, make a note in the comments, so Zibo and Twixter can pick up on that. Okay.
Yeah. But the only reason I made the flight idle because a number of the comments that have been raised in quite a number of places,
Yes,
I
yes.
think are related about the pressurization and problems like that are related to flight idle.
It could very well be. You know, let's see. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, you get on.
Yeah. JTFF Mud, I see you also talking about this. Guys, I don't know. I'm going to see what you see for the first time now, which is why it's important we all keep our eyes peeled. I'm going to put it through the paces as just an ordinary flight simmer. Okay, we're all going to be glued to our screens. We're going to see what happens. Okay, and then we report. You put your reports in, I put my reports in. Twixter will watch it at some point in time. And as far as I know, but I can't guarantee it, Zibo is probably watching too. Hello, Zibo, if you are. Hello, welcome. So let's do this. Okay, so let me just quickly read through. I think this is about what I needed. Let me just check winds. Yeah, nothing has changed, so we can actually just dispatch this. Thanks for joining me on Discord, Mac. I was getting worried. I'm sitting alone here.
Yeah. Well, it's easier to communicate if you've got somebody to bounce the conversation
Of
backwards
course.
and forth.
Yeah. Especially when the other guy knows what he's talking about.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You've been around a while, man. Come on. Right. Okay. So that's in. That's in.
I think it's unfair, the cruise element, to be defined yet until Explain 12 has sorted their weather out, Krista, as well.
Yeah, that's true. But in the interim, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Then we take it from there. All right, so I've got my downloads and everything. Let's get cracking.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
CYY. There we go. I sent Falco a comment on his page for Avitab, Mac, just FYI, asking him, how do we turn this night view into a day view? There used to be a button. I don't see the button anymore. I don't know. If anybody else figured it out, please tell me. But he hasn't responded yet, huh? Not a word from him.
I'm going to make a suggestion. Open up Navigraph charts app.
I did. It is not there.
And change it in.
I've changed it on the web. I've changed it in the desktop charts. I've even changed it here in the plugins. Oh, wait, sorry. In the plugin, you can't. The plugin here, I'm lying. The plugin here and the one on the Zibo is exactly the same. That little thing is gone. And that's why I went hunting for the charts on the web and also in desktop charts. I changed them to and fro. It has no bearing on it. It's like there's a little piece of code.
It's independent.
Yeah. Okay. There's a little piece of code that says it wants it in night and not day. And, you know, I just don't get any response. I don't know what's happening there. My system is frozen up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my whole computer is frozen up. I've lost my mouse. Oh, there it's back. Just didn't move. That's scary.
That sounds like a RAM problem. Have your computer been running? Are you using all your...
It's been running for about an hour, Mac.
No,
I don't have much
crashing out.
open. No, I don't have much open, eh?
Yeah. And you've got plenty of RAM. So,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe you
I
are
wonder-
thinking of the charts that can be lightened. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There's no setting. I can't find the setting. If you know how to change that setting, I will be forever happy, because the day and night mode there, we're stuck. We're stuck.
In the EFB, there's a setting, but that's for the
Yeah.
AVI tab rather than...
No, it's for the EFB, not the AVI tab. Other way around. The settings that Zibo does is only for his stuff. Yeah.
EFB, yeah.
Okay, you can change on the charts, but not on the map. Okay, so there is a difference in there. Okay, Scotsman, excellent. That brings us one step closer. Right, okay, I need to start my STKP quickly. Apparently we're going to 350. Check our landing altitude quickly.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
300. Hello, Andrew. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we're good to go flying. We're going to find out soon enough. But I believe so. There's a vector. Okay. I'm going to take that vector out. We don't need that. Right, I'm not flying online. There's no ATC, so nah. Right. Perfect. We're going 350. Let's just double check that. V50. Oh, you know what I did not do? Calibrate these guys and sit on the weather because we need to go to explain real weather. That should do it. Okay, back to boarding. Weather. Get it quickly, then go download real weather.
Look at those layers.
Couple of them, eh?
Only are the winds related to the meta, or
I have no knowledge of explain real weather. So,
well, there was comment about one of the problems currently was layers above an airfield were depicting the meta, whatever, rather than the layers.
I wouldn't know, Mac, in all honesty. I don't know. I don't know. I've just realized my xEnviro was still running. Just need to redo this quickly. There we go. Hello, Marius.
Oh, something else, people, I think I've realised. If you've got a plugin, you know that you can drop your plugin list down and untick it and disable, for example, something. It still means the plugin is running in the background. So if that plugin has conflicts with Explain, it can still cause crashes.
Yes, yes,
But
yes. The best is to take it out before you start explain, Mac, is it not?
Right. Well, there's another way as well, I think I've discovered. If you go to the plugins, if you could just drop your plugins down a second, Nico, and do the top one, the very top one.
Yeah.
Right. And disable it there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it unloads the plugin completely.
Yeah, I never do it that way. I use Xorganizer, so when I don't want the plugin running, I kill it before my explain starts.
Well, the reason I say that, when you do it from that menu, it doesn't even list it in the plugins drop down there.
Okay. Yeah, Rune, I have absolutely no idea about that question about the fire. I've never seen anybody comment on it. You're the first guy, so I'm not sure. Hello, David.
Yes. I agree with you, Krista. I know they're working on it. I was trying to explain why there can be problems perhaps in crews.
Yeah, okay.
as you pass over an airfield or close to it.
Makes sense. 237. Thanks, UVP. Stay well. Hey, come on, man. Other way. 237, 237. 35. Right. That one is 149. Nope. 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 Yeah, there we go. 86%. Let's start our APU so long. Let's go check. Yeah, still, that'll be cool. Okay, while we are on that subject, ladies and gentlemen, I am busy talking with Jordan in Canada. He's the regional director of IVAO. We're going to try and set up the IVAO new pilot training for the last weekend of the month. So anybody interested in learning how to fly with ATC, you know, to level up a little bit in your own capacity and make it a little bit more real and get to fly with a group flight with us, you guys are requested to please make a note and keep your eye on all our servers and facilities, because I will announce it once we have the final date and the time. But we're aiming for the last weekend, and it will be somewhere in Canada. So either still, and you reminded me, yes, it's Canada's time now. We probably going to use Kelowna and Vancouver. That's the one pair we usually use, or it will be this airport and another one here on the East Coast. Okay. So yeah, Christian, I'm just waiting for Jordan. He said he needs to make sure, you know, with family and with staff members and their families and all, you know, that we can actually do a proper job. So we'll start off like an hour or two before the time here in Discord, and we're going to introduce you to everything. We're going to help you install the software and all those things, and then we're going to take you flying. At that point in time, you would have already met the ATC guys probably, or at least one or two of them, which will make it much easier for you to press the push to talk button once you get on, you know, the in the aircraft and on the airport and ready to fly. Then obviously you need to understand that it is for newbies, all right? And there's going to be a lot of a mess. There usually is. But that's why we do it, you know, for newbies, so you guys can come and, you know, make your mess. Don't feel bad about it. Go through it, chin up, and get back on the horse and get going. This is the perfect place to come and make a fool of yourself without anybody actually thinking you're a fool. Okay, it's not like a live session where your life depends on it and you're going to die and you never want to fly online again. If you make a mistake, this is the place to make it. This is where you need to learn and get going. Okay, so if you ever wanted to fly online in group flights and with ATC, make it more real in the flight sim world, that'll be a nice starting point. Okay.
I'll wait till you're in cruise, but perhaps we can find your document that talks about ATC chat.
Yeah, I've got
And they can do
documents.
some-
Yes, yeah, we can share with the guys and show them, Mac. You're
Yeah.
right. I'm guessing that's about 5.5. Right. Okay, we are on APU power. Let's switch off all these guys. We can actually let go of that. That's all done. See, now that I don't have Linda, I need to actually remember how to do this. All right. Sure, I saw this was done perfectly.
Any particular reason you're not using Linda these days?
It's for the test flight, Mac. I just can't be dealing with her making a mess of something.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
That
all.
makes sense. Yeah,
That's the only reason.
That's fine.
Exactly, Krister. It feels funny. Weird, man.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Buckle up. Sit back, relax. Hope you enjoy the flight with us. Keep your eyes peeled, okay? So we'll look at the idle on the ground. We'll look at flight idle, all those things. But please bear in mind that was not the focus, or at least that's not what I was told. The focus has been in the climb performance and to marry the two fuselages and the two flight models and things like that. Okay, so just bear in mind. It just will help if we all look together and we all, take in what do we see, because that can reaffirm the list that already exists, or we can add something to the list. So keep your eyes peeled for any weirdness.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Another
Ready to
one
connect.
we can do is if you get the sim brief OFP up, we can do fuel checks, see if fuel flow is about right, etc.
Well, there's your fuel flow. Yes, we can look at our actual document and we can see what it looks like. Just remember that the cruise has not been tuned. Okay, so we can check the
That's it.
ascending bit, but not the rest. We're going to check it anyway, Mac.
Thinking, fuel remaining sort of thing.
We can do all those things. We can do all those things.
Release parking brake.
For benefit of Zibo.
Yeah, of course. Krister, I haven't derated much, but I did bring it under 100%. So I'm using, the derate with some SEL temperature there. Okay, that assumed temperature. Okay, let's go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
No problem, Krister. You can always ask. That's why I went back to just show you what I did. Archibus, good evening. And the fuel goes in. Krister, I don't have a comparison that I can compare with. I don't have a baseline for that. Zibo will know. I'm not sure. As this is a new engine model, I can guarantee you he would have paid attention to it, or he will still pay attention to it, but can't tell you. I didn't.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
I did not keep track of that.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Doesn't look too far out.
Yeah.
EGT rise.
Yeah. Thank you, Sean. Right, I think that is it. Taxi lights can come on. We've got flap screen light and controller check. Did calibrate my pedals, so it should be fine.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. Thank you. Right, so we're just going to taxi straight until we can't anymore. Go to the right, get on the runway and get going. Actually, it looks like there's kind of a issue there in front. We can't really taxi through, so we'll have to go this way and then continue straight. Okay. Right, I think we got it. There's the pin. Brakes release. MCP is working. Let's go. Okay, wait. Let's quickly look at the idle now. Hey, I'm in idle now. So whoever's looking at that, you can make your notes.
20.2, right.
Yeah. All right. Hello, Steve. Welcome. All good, and you?
Have you got your APU or have you killed your APU yet?
I've killed it.
Oh.
Mac. Sorry, yes,
Right,
say?
just nip outside and show people that the exhaust isn't black and you're using the latest X-Plane 12 beta, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Just to show that if you've got everything up to date to the latest, there's no black smoke from the APU anymore.
Yeah. Mac, while I've got you here, I've got an invitation for you. Went to the hardware store the other day. They gave me a little pamphlet. Apparently, the owner is also from Scottish descent. So they're having a fun run, and they are giving everybody that's willing to run in a traditional kilt. All the men can get a 200 Rand voucher to spend at the shop. How's that? I said, I know a Scotsman. I'll give him one. You coming, Mac?
I haven't got a kilt.
Okay, then we'll have to ask Neil.
Yeah.
I just thought,
Rab.
Yeah, or Rab. I just thought I'd put it out there. It was nice. The guys are full of fun, so.
Yeah.
All right, so while we are taxiing, there's another view for you guys. There's the fuel flow.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Krister. I'm going back to idle there. Should drop to 20.1 or 2. Yeah, there you go. There's 22. There's 1. Right.
And Nico's got the legs for the kilt.
Yeah, Mac. I don't know, man. Right, just pull that one slightly over there. Right, so we've got flaps, lights, cabin secure. All those things are done. And I need to quickly put on the throttle Transponder. Anyway, the radar. Let's go. Mac, after winter, I need a tan. Seriously, I'll have to get my legs out in the sun a bit. I look like an Englishman right now. I haven't seen sun in months.
Just think, if you were wearing a kilt, you could tease the missus.
Yeah, I bet.
Approaching 2-3.
There you go, Steve.
2-3.
Right, that is straightforward. Everything here seems to be fine. Our idle on the ground goes and resets back at 20.1 every time now. Fuel flows down 0.31.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I want to do? Sorry, one more thing. Because Linda is not here. Just want to switch the first officer on. Hey, Gilbert. There we go. Yoga. You know, one thing I did not check, it just dawned on me. I didn't see if it stabilized. You know, the EGT rises, then it falls back. I didn't pay attention to that. If you guys saw anything there, if it's already implemented again with a new engine model, I'm not sure. I completely forgot to check that. Okay, so for the guys worrying about heaviness, this feels rather nice and heavy, eh? This is no more bit special, eh? This is actually nice. And look at that trim, it is so good. I haven't touched it. So good. Thank you, Krister, appreciate that. What a pleasure to fly. Look at this. Hey, Charlie. I've not touched the trim at all yet. Apart from the setting the takeoff trim, I'm literally just flying on the yoke. Thanks, Steve.
And you just use the trim setting for takeoff.
Yeah.
That's what the FB said. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the FMC tells you what the trim is, and there you go. Oh, I haven't.
The FMC imports it from the FB, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm flying this with my thumb, guys. Just my thumb, my left thumb, nothing else.
Wow.
I let go when I want the nose to rise because I'm putting a little bit of forward pressure, obviously, on it. And then the nose goes up, and then just press it back down, and I turn it with my thumb. Yeah, this is lovely. My thumb's getting a bit tired now. Hello, Rodrigo. Fixter, Zibo, this is amazing. I can feel the difference. I can experience the difference. This is a very well done job thus far, man. Guys, please remember this is a work in progress, eh? So don't be too harsh or unrealistic with your comments as well when you do report any issues on the forum or wherever you go and you report your issues, eh? Always remember, and the focus of this update has been in the climb. It's not been in the cruise or the descent, eh? So just please, when you make your comments, try and stay focused on the job at hand, you know, that we don't confuse the subject.
So now that this is a test version
Yes.
for development purposes,
Yeah.
it won't be released just yet.
Yeah. Papa Mike, when you use a sim temperature to set the takeoff speeds, does the FMC recalculate the CG and trim settings? No, CG is related to weight. It's got nothing to do with the thrust. And the trim settings will depend on your CG and your weight as well. So the only difference the SEL makes is it makes your engine runs, it make it run, oh, my English, it makes it run a little bit softer, slower. You understand? That's what SEL does. So instead of charging 100% N1 down the runway, I was doing 98% N1. Yeah, it changes your V speeds basically. It changes anything related to speed, or some of the stuff at least related to speed.
Once you get airborne, it's a different story. Tremors.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go Command A now, just to let the Zibo code actually do some work. Yeah, it's going to reduce, the SEL temperature reduces your thrust. The thrust in itself, as it comes lower, reduces the wear and tear on the engine, makes it more fuel efficient, makes it last longer, you know, limits your cost in maintenance, things like that, you know. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can actually see a bit more. We don't really need that. Yeah, I've just changed them because I was flying, you know, with hand the whole time, so I didn't really worry about them. Gilbert, make sure to press the word live under the stream. In the stream, you'll see when you put your mouse on it, there's a word that says live. Click on that word so you get up to speed, you know, as close to possible as the live feed can give you. Right, so at Regus, where we're going to now, the plan says we should have 5.2 tons of fuel. So we'll make a note. I didn't check the others, but that one we're going to get to shortly, then we can make a note of that one. Scotsman, I don't ever look at my yoke because it's a cosmetic thing, man. Next time I do a flight, I'll put the yoke on just for you, but you need to remind me because I'm going to forget, habit.
Mind you, there isn't. Oh, we haven't got any wind at the moment.
Yeah, it shows nothing.
Must be. See, this is. I would have thought there'd have been more than 4 knots wind by now at the altitude you're at.
Well, it starts at 30,000, it goes above 4. Look.
Wow. That's surprising.
Yeah.
This is where potentially it could be X-Plane 12's weather reporting problem at the moment. But
Afternoon.
Evening.
hello.
How you doing, boss?
Can you?
I just walked through the door. Good to see that 92-year-old whose birthday it was today.
All right, okay. You're live on YouTube, by the way, just FYI.
I apologise. I'll go to prep. Oh, okay. No problems.
Yeah.
Oh, you've only just took off.
Yes. Yeah.
And Zibo dropped another update, John, just before he took off.
Yeah, that's why I've come online, because while I was out, I looked at my mobile and I noticed that Nico announced a test flight.
Mm.
Oh, there's your winds now crept in.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Krister. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. I love seeing more than 40 people in the stream. It's wonderful that you guys are coming around to have a look. Yeah, we're about 300 kilograms out compared to what SimBrief says the fuel burn must be, and well, not fuel burn, sorry, the fuel on board, I beg your pardon, and what we actually have when we hit those waypoints, about 300 kilos. Archibus, okay, I've pushed the volume as far as I can go. So we'll have to see where we can hear them the best then. Okay. Just remind me when we get closer. Why is this being skewed? Hold on. Sorry, no. I missed it. Mohammed, I am using XP Realistic. My XP Realistic is very definitely switched on. So what do you think of the climb rate? Well, Papa Mike, I'm going on what Twixter said. They are very close to the Boeing numbers during the climb now, okay? But those are the English words he used to describe it. I'm not sure what that means. Does it mean 1%, 2%, 5% within 10%? I don't know. So Papa Mike, it's very difficult for me to say. I defer things like that back to Tim and to Lubos. You know, those two guys, they know what it should be. I don't have the tables, so I can't really compare it. It's very difficult for me to say. All I know is that we didn't have a major dip. The aircraft didn't, you know, feel like it was stalling in terms of climbing, you know, because we've had that before in the beginning of X-Plane 12, where this thing would just stop climbing, you know, because of the drag issues and things like that. So at least it climbed semi-consistently in my book, but they know the numbers, I don't.
What sort of weight were you at takeoff, Nick?
My takeoff weight was 67.4.
Okay.
Hello, Thunder.
Hello, Nico.
How are you?
I'm fine. Glad I could be here to watch.
Yeah, nice to have you.
Got a nice lot watching at the moment, Nico.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you all for being here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Zibo is lurking in the background as well. So that also helps.
And if you are liking, please tick the like box.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Thank you, gents and ladies, if there are any. This climb is quite considerably more shallow. I mean, I can see it.
So, just wondering whether that's a little bit shallow, but
I don't have the table, so I can't compare them. That's why we zoom in while everybody watches. And
looking at N1 value, and that's why I asked you what weight you were pulling.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't played with those buttons in a while. Forgotten I had them.
What's your fuel flow at the moment?
1.64 both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, Rodrigo. I'm not using Active Sky. This is explain the real weather. So you know, it could have a very severe influence. But this is why I'm using it, because we want to do the testing in X-Plane. We can always do additional flights with, you know, Active Sky or xEnviro, but, you know, then it's not going to give us the same results as when we use the explain real weather. It doesn't really bother me the way the screens look. Okay, I can read them. That's all I care about. Okay, so just make sure that you're also watching in 1080p. You know, you have to watch in HD, then maybe that could also help you. But for me, I can read what I see, so I don't worry too much about blurries and things like that, because I can still read it.
Nico, you're flying 2K.
Yes, I'm using the 2K. Okay, but I'm gonna just show you something. Those first three little dots over there, they have to be full right. If they are not full right, you're gonna get blurries. Okay, so whatever you do, make them full right, and that takes away most of the blurries. Yeah, that too. That is a very excellent comment there, Krista. Let's just quickly go back there. The R casting. Yeah, if you take it above 25, it does weird things. Anyway, for me, yeah, I don't put it anyway above 25. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. You see. So there are other external influences. I don't have my ISA calculator here. I'm not going to bother with that at this moment. Okay. Yeah, I've got 12 gig of VRAM on my VGA card, so that definitely helps. Cheers, Christer. Stay well. TD and TC are getting very close.
Yeah, you're going to be a long time in the cruise, Nico.
Yes, I tell you, I'm going to be bored, Uncle John.
Oh, we've got one or two things we can test. Well,
1,000 to go.
I quit being sarcastic.
all of a sudden, look at your climb rate.
I went to max rate because we're going to overrun the TD. I had to push it a little bit.
I'm glad you mentioned it for Zibo's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did mention the climb and seemed to have dropped off a
Yes.
little bit early.
Yes. Yeah, it did. From I would say about 28,000. I think it's after that transition where it goes from knots to Mach. What do you call that transition thing again? There's a specific name. Anyway, that thing. From there on. Come on. Move it. Thank you, Rodrigo. Yeah, take care of yourself too. Enjoy your flying. 1.39, 1.39. It's come down slightly in one. Mohammed, I have no idea. Thousands, many thousands, but I can't tell you a specific number of hours, unfortunately. For many, many years, I kept a proper detailed logbook, and then one day I just stopped. It became just a bit of a mess. I lost one or two of them, and then it was kind of like pointless to keep score. I fly too much. This year has been very much less than other years. I've been really busy this year in real world. So this year it's negligible. But other years, 3, 4, 5 flights a day for many years. Right, so there we've gone down to a fuel flow of 0.15 per engine. We down to 40.1, 40.0, 39.8, 7, 6. Okay, let's see where it stops.
The float, and that's float idle.
Yes. Yeah. So remember, everybody, this has not been tweaked. This is not part of what the focus of this update was, Mac. Remember that. So let's keep it in mind. We can comment on it, but bear in mind this was not the focus.
No, but it appears the problem we were carrying has already been
fixed,
addressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And the other one I was going to suggest, Nico, when you levelled off, was knock out auto thrust and just put the engines to maximum power, just to see what they stabilise at.
Ah, okay, well, we'll have to do that some other time then.
Under manual control rather than
yes,
auto thrust.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on descent already?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that stupid top of descent. That's why I went for max climb rate, to get us to a stable cruise, even though it was just for a minute or two, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So there we can see, look, my idle is actually at 40, but look, it's going below. It's going below.
Well,
So
it decreases as you come down.
I know, but one would think that your idle should be where your actual throttle stop. Should it not? I don't think it should go beyond that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, the throttle's currently what position? Remember, in the real aircraft, the throttles follow the
I know,
RPM.
but this is exactly what I'm trying to suggest here, Mac, is even if I pull my throttles further, it's going to go into reverse. You understand? It's my throttles, the hardware is in idle, but my N1 has dropped below it. So I'm not sure how cool that is.
See, it's throttled up again now.
Yeah, because I was getting too slow.
See, in real life, you wouldn't have such variance in.
Well, there is a certain bit of tolerance, but again, this has not been tuned yet. So
Yeah.
we're making our observations, and between Zibo and them, they'll fix it. Yeah, I haven't pulled any speed brake or anything. It's holding to the descent path pretty nicely, eh?
Yeah.
You know what? I just realized I never started my AutoOrtho. Ha! Tough. Alright guys, I have to deviate slightly. I need to set up my ILSs and things now quickly.
We've got an improved flight model this morning. Zibo and Twixter have been doing some extensive work. We believe the climb is supposed to be close to realistic figures, but they've attacked this business about the new flight model and everything in a very complicated way. But it's all development testing at the moment.
It
seems as if Tim has been working mega hours on this.
He did,
Yes.
he did. Set. Hello, Gareth. There you go. There you go. You see now, Zibo and Tim, they've got all the tables, they've got all the data, and as they get to that section of the code, obviously they will revamp the code.
There we go. Somebody else is quoting Ford, which is what I
Yes.
thought it would
Yes.
be, and then it slowly decreases as you come down.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's all to do about keeping air bleed pressures up and all this sort of thing, because of the thinner climb at altitude.
Yeah. Thank you, Gareth.
I'm presuming by the Gareth surname, that is our dear friend.
Doubt it.
There's more than one Mr. Hubbard.
I don't know, but it could be.
Yeah.
Hello, Peter.
What looks weird, Gareth?
The idle that goes down to like 34 and 33 there at one point. That
Oh, right. Yeah, it shouldn't do that.
yeah. But Zibo's not there. You know, we have to concentrate on what is worked on, which is what we did. Or everything we mention now is supplemental to the tests. We basically done our test. It's given us certain information, and now we just take it further.
Dropped off again. No. Can you just check your pressurization then? You can. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, it is our buddy Gary. See, he just confused us with his formal name. That's all.
Yeah.
Gary, this one is so much better. Oh, much better. But if you look the first bit of the stream, you'll see what was concentrated on. They were concentrating on the climb. They're not done with the climb yet. Okay, so after climb comes cruise. After cruise comes descent. You know, what we said is let's look at the stream together, make our comments. But everything apart from comments in the climb is supplemental. There is stuff that they will still have to look at, still have to do, because of all the changes that's happened and all the new technology they're using, because Zibo's got some new program to help him do the engine model. You know, so you're right, there's a bit of work, eh? But this one's already a step closer. Thank you so much for stopping by, Archibus.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, Mac.
Unfortunately, Gary, this one is not public at the moment. Still vastly working on it.
Yeah.
4.02.04 is the latest one available.
Yeah, you can
But
try
there
04, yeah.
There are some noticeable comments that have been raised about it.
Frequencies, minima courses, set cabin is secure, lights we're going to get to just now. Thanks, Thunder. I'm not going to worry too much about that IS-8 thing. You're almost
Oh,
on
I
the
know.
ground.
I just thought I'd put it in there for other
Appreciate.
folks.
Yeah, I appreciate. Looks like the wind is, or at least turbulence is present. But again, there's no wind. Look, there's no wind. Spain weather is strange. Look at this. Too strange.
According to Windy, there
Is what, Mac? You stop transmitting?
I said, according to Windy, there isn't much wind below 10,000 feet.
It's
And
just the cloud turbulence. But that seems to have settled anyway as well. Thank you, Thunder. No, I was an idiot. I was an absolute idiot. The gate move there. Why? Mac? Okay, that's why I'm doing it stupid wrong. And move in there. No, no, move up. Move up, yes. I like it stupid.
That looks a little better.
Yes, I tell you. I just completely confused myself there. Thank you, DC3. Yeah. There's obviously work that needs to be done. Zibo's not responding to me. I asked him if he's watching the stream, so he's probably still coding or something in the background there. I'll give him a short report when we're done, and but it's promising. Very nice. If you consider that they changed the flight models, the fuselage, the engines, those are the three major big things in the aircraft, man. It's a work of art. Absolutely amazing.
Hello.
Yes, Pavel.
Hello, Nico. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
Where you fly now?
I'm landing in Washington, D.C. This is a test flight, so I'm about to land. Yeah.
Test flight with new update for Zibo?
Yes.
It's good?
Yeah, it's a work in progress, but they're getting there. It's much better than the previous one we tested.
Oh, okay.
1,000 to go.
Radio altimeter.
Speed brake on, the brake set. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. Flaps 30. The green on the landing gear. We set.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Approaching 0-1 center.
Thank you, Sean.
300. Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums.
It's a bit off. That localizer.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Very nice.
I was trying to get back on center line, but just missed it a bit.
Nice landing.
Thank you, thank you. No one died, everybody's happy. No chiropractor needed again, so I'm happy. Thank you, Peter. Our whole lives we are told you never drive on the line. You drive either left or right depending on the country you're in. Then you go fly and they tell you, no, you need to drive on the line. Land on the line. Dankie Geert. Yeah, thanks for watching, man.
Ooh.
Alright. Let's just park here quickly.
I'm sure Zibo will evaluate that and get what he wants out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you see there, my weight is currently 64,800. The landing weight that SimBrief said I was going to have, let me get that on stream here. Here's this thing. There. So my landing weight was predicted to be 64.7 and it was 64.8, off by 100 kilograms.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, that means that you're in the ballpark of
Absolutely.
figures.
Absolutely. Check my landing. Wow. Approach even. Wow.
Stop showing off.
Come on, come on. I gotta blow my horn every now and then. My own toot.
I don't idea.
All right.
As Linda says, nice landing. You are a professional.
Yes, of course. Hey. Hey, that's it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I haven't thought about the flight for tomorrow yet. I'll put something in Discord later so you guys who want to fly with us, remember 700 Zulu. We'll do that, Uncle John, and we go fly together again. Guys, the more the merrier. If you've got IVAO, come join us. You don't need permission. You don't need to ask if you can join. You just pitch up. Doesn't matter if you don't fly Skymatix. You can fly any other carrier. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you know what you're doing, come fly with us. And again, for the guys that are only here now, that didn't hear before, I'm busy talking with Jordan in Canada now for a training session the last weekend of the month, Uncle John.
Excellent.
Okay, so then all the new guys can come and join us. You can come and make a fool of yourself. Nobody's going to laugh at you. We're all going to laugh with you. It's a safe space. You know, come meet the ATCs, make friends with them, then go fly and, you know, broaden your horizons in the flight sim a little bit. Hello, Alex. We're all good, man. Welcome.
I must admit, I mean, the float model's more stable, but you also had no wind there, did you?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
But still very nicely done, Nika.
Yeah. You're joining right at the end, Alex.
Replay the video when it's up.
We'll replay the landing just now, Uncle John.
No, I'm on about Alex. If he's coming.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Alex can watch. Guys, remember, if you come back and you don't see the live comments, it takes YouTube hours to render it. Okay, sometimes a day before those comments that are now live on screen comes up. So don't fret when you don't see it. It comes. It just takes YouTube forever to render it. I didn't miss all the little. Oh no, there we go. There's a line fast to follow. Don't worry, Alex. The people were very well behaved this afternoon, I must say. I'm impressed. We didn't have any eruptions. No problems.
going to run him over one day.
Yeah. Okay. Takes care of that.
I think on that occasion you'd smash your wing up if you did, John.
Yeah, on this occasion.
Yeah, probably. It's only happening.
Right.
That was a fair clip of that A350 and the...
Oh, yeah. What's it, CRJ or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. There's the automation happening. We are happy. Now I can tell Zibo and Twixter the findings, and yeah, let's see what happens. Other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning early then, okay? Hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.